Hey guys, it's Sam and welcome back to another Black Desert online video. Corsair Awakening was officially released today, and so we will be taking a quick look on her skill set. And so far I'll say that she really looks like using a gunblade for real. The sound effects and animations all act like it's a gun, minus the grabbing part of the harpoon, which actually kinda makes sense. And she does a lot of range damage, but still having back attacks. Ranger and archers may cry now. She also has several other tricks as well. The first one is the mist effects from her weapon, giving buff and debuff for the allies and enemies respectively, while her minions, as expected, helps with additional damage. There is even a perma-pet as well, like, I was seriously not expecting this. Anyway, let's talk about it along the way while checking her skills. The first skill I want to discuss is the Code of Scallywags, which is the skill you want in order for the otter army to be summoned while using the different Corsair skills. There are 3 different otters that can be summoned. The first one is the Acton Captain, which throws a bomb. The second one is the Hand Cannon Trio, which uses a hand cannon. And the last one is the Cannon Duo, which is the one bringing the big guns. The Cannon Duo specifically has the effect of increased damage in node war buildings, and also fires more shots compared to the first 2, who only fires 1. They're actually pretty cute, man, and will definitely be useful in node wars. Anyway, let's go to the other skills. The Awakening e-buff is called Family's Honor, which gives 20 AP and 20% attack speed and crit rate, which I think is better than the Succession's 10 AP and 15% attack speed and movement speed. Although Succession e-buff does have additional 50% all resistance increase. Then the Corsair's range grab skill, the Heart Catcher Patraka, launching the harpoon and pulling your enemy towards you. I know many will complain about this one, but it's pretty slow and might be difficult to land, unlike, let's say, Lance grab skill. It can also be used out of cooldown, but it has no grab effect. The question is, does it work through barriers? Well, apparently, it kinda does, in some cases, as long as you can target the enemy, and I have no comment on that. The next skill is called Wavebreaker Patraka, your basic gun attack skill, which also summons an otter. It can be used while standing, or can be fired while jumping sideways. The fourth skill is called Close Quarter Basic, which is the basic left click skill with MP recovery, while the fifth skill is called Pirate's Life, which is a super armor range skill and also increases AP by 20 for 10 seconds. The next skill is called Close Quarters Suppressed, which is a simple extension of the basic attack skill. While the next one is called Sea Mist, which is a dash attack skill with super armor. This skill generates a mist, which is mentioned during the start of the video, which gives movement and evasion buff to all allies for 5 seconds. Close Quarter Charge is another skill which generates mist, same as the previous skill. It has bone effect and a minus 15 DP to all targets as well. Spare No Quarter is another great initiation skill. It grapples upwards and launches the Corsair towards the enemy. The skill has a forward guard and MP recovery as well. Then we have the Crow's Mark, which is another range attack skill with forward guard and summon other crews for additional damage. This is also the 100% skill of the Awakened Corsair, which gives additional grab effect. Ocean's Allure is a follow-up skill every time you fire your gun, and has a mist effect which pulls target in PvE. The next skill is called the Sun Shielder, which is a ranged jumping attack skill, firing the harpoon from above, giving super armor while dealing 30% movement speed debuff to the enemy. Then it flows with Earth Render, which deals additional damage and flows quite nicely to grab skill Heart Catcher. Captain's Order Open Fire is the next skill which fires the harpoon above, signaling the pirate crew to somehow throw their ship's anchor towards the enemy. It will also summon the other crew, including the one with cannon, which fires quite a bit before disappearing. It is a forward guard skill, and the 200% rage shield of the Awakened Corsair, which summons the whole outer army to attack the enemy prior launching the anchor. I must admit, that was pretty fun to watch. Ceasefire will also activate automatically after open fire, which has down smash on last hit. The next skill is the Wind Piercer, Patraka, another range forward guard skill which deals movement speed debuff and knock down the enemy. This also flows quite nicely from all other gun skills the Corsair have. Close Quarter, High Spirits is a quick melee attack skill with floating and down smash effect. It also has HP recovery out of cooldown and gives 20% crit debuff for 10 seconds. Then we have the Utter Summoning skill called Light Them Up, which can stun enemies but has greatly reduced damage in PvP. Then we have Labaw on deck, which summons the Utter Patrigyo assigned to you. It is pretty crit skill as Labaw will follow you around and gives you HP recovery and 50% damage reduction. But for some reason I can't make the buff to work. I tried to feed myself to the mobs but still none. Anyone knows? Please do tell us below. Then another Utter Summoning skill called No Mercy Scallywags, which is another way to summon the Canon Duo as well. Anyway, that's it so far for the Corsair Awakening skills. I will be making more videos about her soon, both for PvP and PvE, so please stay tuned on our channel. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video. Peace!